So I got this cookie press for Christmas. I don't remember the last time I used a cookie press, so this is going to be an experiment for all of us today. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take an egg yolk. It's our egg yolk. We're going to take some heavy cream and some of my homemade vanilla. I'm going to mix those together, and I just take a fork. A whisk is kind of overkill for this. That'll keep that yolk from getting hard while we're mixing the other ingredients. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our sugar, butter, and a little bit of salt. I'm going to put that in the bowl. And this recipe is quite easy. It actually calls for a hand mixer, so we are going to use a hand mixer today. The butter is really soft. I've let this sit at room temperature. If you need to heat it up with a microwave, just do it in 10-minute increments or so until it's soft. But we're going to beat this up, on low, and to get this mixed in. And we're going to want to do this for 3 to 6 minutes until this is light and fluffy. Scrape those sides down just a little bit. It's changing color, as you can see, and I would say we're about 2 minutes away. When you're using a mixer, it's really important to keep it upright like this. When you're using it, you move the bowl and swirl around like this, but always keeping it at a 90-degree angle to the counter. If you don't, you end up spraying your dough or whatever you're using everywhere. Just thought I'd mention that. Okay, so I think that looks good. It's changed color, it's nice and light, and it looks, I think, about as fluffy as it's going to get at this moment. All right, so now we're going to put our cream mixture in here, cream and egg and vanilla. Put that there, and we'll give it another. That was about 30 seconds on a medium speed. Now we're going to put our flour in. I'm going to put a little bit in at a time because it will poof. And we're just going to put this on a lower speed and get that flour mixed in. Just put a little bit more in. Okay, so I would say that is done. It's just really very short dough. Okay. So I got this cookie press for Christmas. I'm going to fill the cookie press, and then we're going to attempt to make cookies with using this disc. There are several discs that go, this is a separate disc, and I don't know what shape this is, so we're gonna just see if this is a good shape for Spritz cookies. I will put this in the description below if you want to take a look at this. There were other options, but it was a present and I'm very excited to use it. Okay. So we will fill this by hand with, usually I would use a spoon. You can also put these in a bag and pipe them. Okay. So it's in position 1. I don't know what that means. I think I'll actually try one on the... Nope, this has to turn around. Okay. How does this work? What's happening? What is happening with this thing? Ah. I don't know what I'm... Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'm supposed to hold... The one I used to have, you... Oh, look, this spaghetti. is not the way to use this. No, that is just not wanting to be a cookie. All right, we're not doing that. Oh, I have 2 cookies. I have 2. Whoops, I put 2 on. Oh, I need more coffee this morning. I'm going to go read the instruction manual and I'll be back. Okay, let's try this again. Oh! There's a cookie! I don't know if that's what it's supposed to look like, but it's a better cookie than the noodles. Oh, look, okay. All right, well, they're not the most perfect looking things. I guess I'll have to take that one off. It's going to cook differently. All right, they don't look perfect. My mother taught me how to do these cookies. Obviously, I've forgotten everything she taught me, but the one thing I do remember is that she told me to put sugar on the top. They taste better that way. So we're going to put a little sugar on top of each one. So now we're going to put these in the oven at 375, and I'm going to, the recipe says 10 to 12 minutes. I don't trust that, so I'm going to start with 8 minutes, and let's see how they do. Just another note, don't use parchment paper or grease of any kind on the pan, or they won't stick to the pan when you're making these. Okay. So I've learned something. These discs have 2 sides, and I had it in backwards. It has a little indentation here so that when I put it in correctly, there's a little space for the cookie dough to go. So I also figured out that I have to twist it in order to get the cookie to release properly. So I'm going to twist it. Look! Look, it's perfect! I'm so excited! Okay, we're going to push down and wow! I'm yoo-hoo! Okay, it's not the machine, it's me. Oh my word, those look gorgeous. Much better. Okay, dokie, now we are in business. Oh, those look so much better. I think I can even fit more on, but we'll sugar these up. We've got about 30 seconds on the cookies. I'll check those. Oh, those are done. So it's been 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, so for my first pathetic attempt, here we go. They're a little brown on the edges and they look fine. Let's try these. I'm gonna start with 8 minutes again. Oh my goodness, that's what a pleasant looking cookie now. Okay, so these came out nicely considering everything that we went through to get here. So let's give these a try and take a little bite. They're nice and brown on the underneath. Still squishy in the middle. They're perfectly cooked. Let's give this a bite. Oh my word. It's like a shortbread cookie. The sugar on top is giving it just an extra lift. It's a perfect cookie to sit down in the afternoon with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. It's just the right size. I'm so happy with these, and I can't wait to find another recipe to try my cookie press out again. Highly recommend these, and I highly recommend trying the cookie press. I'll do better next time. Thank you.